Yo, welcome guys. If you are using Windows OS, this one is for you now. Come quickly, as you know that today is Patch Tuesday, whereby Windows they send patches to their customers to install so that as to increase the security measure of their gadgets. Now, this is the warning they sent along with the patch today. They say Windows share flaw like shell, where you have to like write code on Windows, you understand. So they released the CVE, that is the Common Vulnerability Exposure, which is 2026-32202, actively exploited. They updated that today. And since they already released the CVE, the Common Vulnerability Exposure, now follow me, let us analyze that. Let us see how this thing can be exploited, then how dangerous it is. If you happen to be, opening the CVE, let me put in the CVE score. CVE 2026-32202, right? Now, let's search for that and see what it has in stock for us. So as you can see, they already published it today, 28th of April 2026. Yeah. Now they have published it since 14th of April, and the title here is Windows Shell Spoofing Vulnerability. Now this is where I'm going. They say the severity is medium, the score is 4.3. So how did they get to know about that? In case you are using maybe Nexus to analyze it. Now, let us analyze this together using the vector string here. So as you can see, the product status, they say the vendor is Microsoft, as you all know now. Then Windows 10 version 1607. Now, let us analyze this together. This is where I am going. Yeah, so now this is where we are going to analyze it together. So let's check from the vector string, we have the AV, that is like the attack vector. So the attack vector there is none. It has none attack vector. Then the attack complexity is low. Attack complexity is low. Then privilege required, that one is none. Okay, is none. Then is none. Then user interaction, let's say that is required. User interaction is required. Then the scope, is it changed or unchanged? The scope here is unchanged. The scope is unchanged. Now, we want to analyze the impact metrics too. So this one can be explained extensively in Security Plus if you are really into cybersecurity. Now, if you want to analyze this requires the CI triad, which is the confidentiality, impacts, the integrity, and availability. How impact are these things? Is it low, high, or none? So let us check that from the CVE that was shared. For the confidentiality is low. Then for the availability is none. The availability is none. Sorry, the integrity is none. Then the availability too is none. And let us calculate that. Let us see that. So as you can see, this is the base score for the exploitation. Now let us check the vulnerability metrics. So, but after we calculated this, we can see the overall CVSS score, which is 4.3. The overall vulnerability, the score is 4.3. Now let us see where this 4.3 falls here from the vulnerability metrics. This is where we will know how dangerous this is. So now, on getting here, we see the low ranges from 0 to 3.9, medium from 4 to 6.9, and high is from 7 to 10. So that means it falls here because what we calculated was 4 point something. So it falls between 4 and 9. That means the base score is like it is still measurable. You understand? Now, from what was released from them today, let us check that also. So as we have analyzed here, you see it falls at the medium, like it is not dangerous like that. But the way you can be attacked is, okay, now they say the exploration requires user interaction, like it requires you to like trigger something. So let's say an attacker sent you a file, the file that is unfamiliar to you, then you pick the file and you click on it. So that is how you can be attacked. That's how you can be attacked. So now, once you have triggered the file, the attacker can have access to your share, like the Windows share, and from there they can do anything. They can do and undo. Now, you have to be very careful outside there. You have to be very, very, very careful. If you receive any file that is unfamiliar to you, analyze it. See, maybe it is prompt to this attack or not.